Hello everyone. So in this video we will see how we can create a VLAN on the firewall and how inter-VLAN can be communicate with each other. Okay. So we already have like something already configured. So Ethernet 1 is connected with the 1.100. So what I want, let's delete this one first. There is no IP address configured on Ethernet 1. So I want to configure two VLAN on this Ethernet 1, and I want like virtual PC it should connect to like VLAN 10, and virtual PC 6 it should connect to the VLAN 20. Okay, I'm gonna rename it just for the easy recognition. VLAN 10 PC, and this one is VLAN 20 PC. Stop this one, and I will restart it later. So let's open our firewall. Open the admin console, run. So I'm still with the default IP address of 192.168.200.200. Username root, password 123. I have changed this password. Okay, so if you go on the configuration here, network. So what I want to configure VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 on Ethernet 1. For the VLAN 10, I want an IP address of with the network 10.100, and for VLAN 20 it should be 20.0 range. So 10.100 is the gateway. Okay, for VLAN 10 it should be 20.100. So on the network we need to define two network first. Lock the screen, create a two shared network. Click on the plus sign, VLAN 10, interface Ethernet 1, network should be 192.0/24. That's the default gateway for VLAN 10 or 10.100. Yes, okay, and leave it everything like this. VLAN 20, okay. Interface Ethernet 1, network 20.0/24. Respond to ping, yes, okay, okay, send changes. Activate. Activation is done. Now click on the control, check the network. So on Ethernet 1 I can select 10.100 and 20.100. Okay, that's good. Go back to the configuration. So we have to go over here on the virtual LAN, create here, lock the screen. Click on the plus sign, create a VLAN 10, name VLAN 10, that's it. Okay, it open like another prompt, physical, on which interface we want to create this VLAN 10. So it should be on Ethernet 1, VLAN tag should be 10. Okay, create another VLAN 20. Okay, on which interface? Ethernet 1, VLAN tag 20. VLAN description we can put like some guest user. For this one is for the guest user only. Send changes, activate, and lock the screen. Okay, so all the VLAN configuration has been completed from the firewall end. So what I need to do, I need to go here. I need to make sure like this switch also configure. So let's go to the switch, enter, enable. We need to create a two VLAN here, configure VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and I want Ethernet 0/1 should be VLAN 10 and 0/2 should be VLAN 20. Interface Ethernet 0/1, switch port access VLAN 10. Ethernet 0/2 should be switch port access VLAN 20. And I want Ethernet 0, it should be a trunk port so it can allow all the VLAN. Interface Ethernet 0/0, switch port, trunk, encapsulation dot 1Q, switch port mode, trunk, switch port, trunk, allowed VLAN all. Okay, Control Z, WR, save this configuration. Show interface trunk. So Ethernet 0 has been made on the trunk port, encapsulation mode dot 1Q. It's allowed all the VLAN now. So now let's go back to virtual PC 4. So VLAN 10 PC, start this one, start VLAN 20. Just a configuration like so. This is our VLAN 10 is connected to our trusted network with LAN network, and VLAN 20 it is for the guest one. So VLAN 10, open this one, show IP. It do not have any IP address. So we can configure a IP from the DSCP also or by VLAN 20 also. Okay, so let's first do we will manually configure the IP, then we will do from the DSCP IP 192.168.10.1/24. That's the default. 10.100 is the default gateway for VLAN 10. Let's go to VLAN 20, IP 192.168.20.1/24. That's the IP for this PC. And the default gateway should be 20.100. So virtual 10, yeah, IP has been given. Let's try to ping a VLAN 10. Ping 168. 10.100. I'm just trying to ping the default gateway of virtual 10. Host unreachable. So it is saying host unreachable. So it means like there is some issue on this switch. It's not with the firewall. If you will go on the firewall and we will see firewall live or go on the history, we don't see any of this live traffic from like uh, 1.10 and what IP from 10.1 and 20.1. So the reason is in the switch. So we need to figure out why it is not able to ping this their default gateway. Let's investigate. Okay, before I start anything, I just want to make sure like we activate it like okay, click on the control. I just click on the box. Okay, so new activate new network configuration. So whatever the network changes we made here on the network, like we created like two network VLAN 10, VLAN 20. So we forget to activate those network. So control box activate new network configuration, make it a fail safe. Okay, click on the network. Okay, now click on the Ethernet one. We still see like 10.100 and 20.100 is there. Let's try to ping again. Ethernet one. Okay, the reason okay, it's not with the switch. The reason is within the firewall. So it is showing like Ethernet 1.10 and 1.20, but these IP address should be belongs to 1.10 and 1.20, but these IP address are with the Ethernet one now. So this IP hasn't been integrated with this Ethernet 1.10 and 1.20. So let's go back to the configuration again. Network interfaces, IP configuration, VLAN 10. If you'll click on the VLAN 10, last time we just configured this one. So right now what I will do, I will make sure like these 10.100 is connected to the VLAN 10 and 20.100 is connected to the VLAN 20. Lock the screen, click on the VLAN 10. Okay, on the interface, I need to select 1.10 first. This is the main thing. Okay, and on the 20, okay, now it is showing like it is VLAN 10 is connected to 1.10. Before it, at it here it should show like VLAN 20 is connected to 1.20. Double click Ethernet 1.20. Okay, send changes and activate it. Now it will work. Okay, what I did in the beginning, I first configure the shared network, then I configure the virtual network. So what it was supposed to do, first we need to configure the VLAN, then we need to configure the virtual network. But it's okay, we are able to figure out what's the wrong. Okay, now we see like VLAN 10 is 1.10, VLAN 20 is 1.20. If you'll go on the control, last time those IP address were belongs to Ethernet 1. Now if you'll click here Ethernet 1.10, it is showing like 10.100 is beneath the Ethernet 1.10 VLAN and 20.100 is here. I'm sure it will work now. Yeah, 10.100 I'm able to ping. So switch configuration was okay, there was no issue on the switch. I'm able to configure VLAN 20. Okay, so let's see like ping 8.8.8.8. Am I able to ping the Google? Yes, I'm able to ping from the this network VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. So okay, let's make a policy here. So what I want, only the VLAN 10 they should go to internet and VLAN 20 they shouldn't reach out to the internet. Okay, so I want VLAN, this PC should go to the ping the Google, or this PC shouldn't ping the Google. Let's go on the window firewall configuration, configuration tree, assign services, NGF firewall, forwarding rules. Why it is able to ping like VLAN 10 and 20 both to the internet? It's due to like we have, there is one rule here. It is already what it is saying, any traffic, any source, any services go to internet, it should allow. Delete the, lock the screen, delete this rule first. Send change activate. Okay, ping 8.8.8.8 hyphen t. So I want it a continuously ping. Last time VLAN 20 it was able to ping, so now it will not ping. So I have created that policy. I have deleted that policy now. So VLAN 10 it is not able to reach to the internet, neither VLAN 20. So what I want, VLAN 10 should go to internet. Go to the server, lock the screen, create a new policy. Okay, so this is the object viewer. Okay, click on the pass, leave the object viewer for now. Allowed, or we can put the name here VLAN 10 to internet. I want source explicit service. Double click on this one, it will open this port. So here I can add the include IP address 192.168.10.0/24. So I want 10.0 network should reach to the internet. Okay, services any, destination any, connection method original source root IP. Okay, so drag this rule on the top of this one. So now VLAN 10 only ping the IP internet, not the VLAN 20. Send changes activate and activate it. So now VLAN 10 it is, there is no ping. So let's the rule get activated. VLAN 20 it cannot ping now. Let's go to Windows Server, go to Firewall, Live Traffic, and refresh the page. So it is saying like 10.100 is able to reach out to the internet, but here I don't see. So what we have to do on the Windows Server, go to like the policy again, lock the screen, open this one. So because this is going from our LAN network to the internet, so we cannot make it the original source IP. If we are going within the our home network, we can make it. So I'm going to make it dynamic net. Send changes activate. Now what it will do, like firewall, it will do the netting here. So it will change this IP into this network. Okay, you see, after that now I'm able to ping. But VLAN 20 it's still not pinging. It's due to that policy. So the policy is saying only VLAN 10 reach out to the internet, not the VLAN 20. If you go on the firewall, we can see the live traffic. Refresh the page. Okay, you can see like source 10.1, Ethernet port 1.10. Double click on this one, it will tell everything. Source 10.1 interface, it is using like VLAN 10 port, destination 8.8.8. It is using a rule VLAN 10 internet which we just created. And here we go. If we see the live traffic for VLAN 20, it should be here 20.1. Or we can do a like filtering here. Click on this one plus sign. Source IP should be 192.168.20.1. Yeah, that's the one. I click on the history. It is saying like it is block services ping ICMP source 20.1. It is using Ethernet 1.20 and rule it is hitting block all. That's it.